We've been at work for 3 years now trying to build an early learning city in Pensacola. It's our community's biggest and most important construction project because less than half of our children are testing ready for school in the first weeks of kindergarten. We can't let that continue. We have to do better.
When people ask me, what do I do at Student Community Institute, I always tell them that I'm in the construction business. And they look at me kind of strange. You work in construction? And I say, yes. I say, we work on constructing or building babies' brains.
We started with just this idea. What would it be like if we talked to moms before they left the hospital about how important it is to read, talk, sing, and play with their babies from the very first days of life? Another thing we have to show for our effort are our brain bag families. When we started the Brain Bag Project in the spring of 2017, we didn't really know what to expect, but now more than 15,000 of these early literacy gift bags have been given out.
I think back when I used to work in the car business and sell cars, and you would go over the car with the customer, and there was one part of the car that they took with them that was very important, and that was the owner's manual. And when they got home with the owner's manual, they had a problem with the car, there's something they didn't understand, they could refer back to the owner's manual. So I see the tools that we're providing, particularly the brain bag, is something like a baby's manual. So when the mother has a question or something she's forgotten and something she can't remember what to do, she can flip through the brain bag and come up with some great ideas on how to keep that child running smoothly like you would a car and keep that life going.
Now we put this tool into the hands of literally thousands of families. We partnered with the University of Chicago for a 2-year research project that shows that video lessons can be a strong teaching tool for moms and helping them understand how important their words, their time, and their attention are to feeding their baby's growing brain. So we added a video lesson to the brain bag. Now, we've added a partnership with Harvard University to bring video lessons called The Basics to parents in our community. That partnership includes text messages that give parents weekly advice about how they can keep up brain building. Being a parent is the toughest job you will ever love, and everybody needs help along the way. The worst feeling a parent can have is feeling alone, and we can't let our families feel like they're alone. We have to let them know someone has their back.
Well, when you just have a baby, especially if it's your first, you are just confused, excited, emotional, and it's kind of something tactile to do with your child in the NICU, in labor and delivery. I know as a nurse, I would see the parents at the bedside reading, and it kind of was their first connection with their child as a parent.
With this program and all the things that you learn, it was more helpful to help myself understand what the child needs, how to help them learn the way that they understand. And my 2 boys actually are more eager to learn.
Every child's different. You honestly have no clue what you're getting yourself into. And to have something or somebody to call or something to follow by, I think it just gives you so much more reassurance that, hey, you know, I've got this, I can do this. And with these guides and these tools that I've been given, that I can be able to grow my child in ways that I never thought I could before or have those tools before.
We've also wanted to harness the power of siblings to build baby brains. The sibling relationship is beautiful and powerful. Big brothers and big sisters are heroes.
Oh, I was excited for her to be interested in doing it, and with Stephen coming, she was excited to start reading to him as soon as she could. Sometimes I'll come downstairs and she'll be down here and they'll be snuggled up on the couch and they'll be reading, you know, Dr. Seuss book or something, and it just kind of makes me stop and smile. You know, those are my babies.
The benefit exceeds academics. The idea for them to know that they are actively influencing the outcome of their siblings is a big deal to them, because many of them know that they don't read on the level that they would like to read on, and they want better for their siblings. It teaches them about citizenship, because that's what citizens do. We become engaged in our communities. And I think students are our most underutilized partners in education.
We didn't expect from that project how much the older kids would get out of it.
Our student population, they need to feel important, and so this gave them a sense of feeling important and needed. My students are gaining fluency They're able to read more words per minute because they are seeing the sight words that they should have learned back in first and second and third grade, and they're able to read those words quicker, so they're able to read more correct words per minute. It has definitely built a love for reading and a love for learning for my students.
Them coming in and talking and working with my kids, it helps them with their emotional development, learning how to have conversations with someone other than their teacher and their peers. They enjoy that one-on-one time that they might not necessarily get at home. And having someone to just spend that extra time with them makes them feel special.
All of what we've learned so far tells us we have a big challenge ahead. We want every child to be ready for kindergarten. That's a big goal. It means that we have to love every child as much as we love our own, because every child's life matters. We all pay the price for not investing in every child. We pay for it with kids who don't succeed in school, who don't start businesses or buy homes or have healthy, thriving families of their own. A truly vibrant community, if that's what we want to have, writes its own story. So we have to decide what's the story we'll write about Pensacola and how big will our quilt be. SCI's work is built on the idea that our story is only strong and beautiful when every child has a chapter to write in it. We hope you believe it too.